Hi, I'm Brendan Black. This is for After the Bell. I'm sitting here with poet Alex Charalambides.
When an 18-year-old's options run basically A, join the military, B, spend time in a penitentiary, or C, indentured servitude for corporate monopoly, I say, look at me. Because I am frantically searching for option D. Look at me, your references are valid, poets, but I'd rather build a new mythology. Look at me, because I know some words that you don't know.
I just want to talk to you about competitive poetry and like the field of it and the world of it. What exactly is competitive poetry?
Sure. Poetry slam is the art of performance poetry with a competitive edge to it. Basically a construction worker named Mark Smith who lived in Chicago in the mid-1980s. He was very disillusioned with boring poetry readings filled with boring people who were, reading 20-minute long poems about nothing in particular, not putting much passion into their work. So him and a few friends decided to create this game where they were only going to give you 3 minutes to perform your work. You couldn't use any props or music, it was just you and your voice. And they were going to take 5 random members of the audience who do not know the poets involved, and they're going to score it Olympic style. 0 is like the worst thing you've ever heard, and 10 is the greatest, most amazing thing that you've ever heard. And they did it in a nightclub, and I guess it was a really fun night because they did it again. And within 20 years, what became a nightclub game has turned into a worldwide movement of people caring more about their work enough to actually get up on stage, memorize it, look people in the eye, and deliver it to strangers. And now there are poetry slams in high schools and colleges and hundreds of venues across the United States, Germany, Thailand. Like they're all over the world and have spawned movies, documentaries, books, and people have really kind of taken to this art form.
So what got you into it?
I got into it because I've been a writer for years. I used to try to write plays and short stories, little poems here and there, or song lyrics. I really want to be in a band and write lyrics, but I can't really sing very well, or I can't play guitar. But I had this intent that I wanted to share something. And I saw this movie called Slam, and it starred this poet named Saul Williams.
Okay.
It was the first time I'd ever seen someone perform a poem. I didn't know that people did that, and I was just 25 years old and blown away by this thing that I didn't know about, because we didn't have poetry slam in my high school. So it didn't take me long. I found an open mic, shared some work, got a good response, and just got hooked. And I just wanted to do it all the time.
So how long have you been doing it for now?
Just over 12 years now.
Okay, wow. So are there any big competitions coming up that you'll be involved in?
Yes, for the last 8 years I've been working with youth poets. Last year in particular, me and a group of poets from the Boston area mostly, we're called the Mass Leap Collective. We put on something called Louder Than a Bomb, Massachusetts, which is based off the really successful Chicago festival. Basically it's a youth teen poetry slam festival where teams from all over the state get together and share their words with each other and compete. But basically it's more about the community that we build rather than the competition aspect of it. So teams from Springfield, Worcester, Lowell, Lawrence, Newburyport, Peabody, Barnstable, all these communities from across Massachusetts are going to get together over the course of a few days. And we're here at Westborough High School. Westborough is trying to put together their first team to get involved with it this year. So we're super excited to have you guys.
Okay, so would you consider yourself, with that competition, are you like a coach for a certain team, or do you just run the competition?
I used to be a coach. Years ago, I used to bring poets from Worcester to a national competition called Brave New Voices. But I've shifted the way I saw more of a need for us to organize here on a state level. So instead of being a coach for a Worcester team, I now am like a festival director. I do all kinds of things like reach out to high schools and try to inspire them to get teams together. I also work alongside of a few other poets as far as programming elements and offering workshops and raising money and finding festival sponsors and stuff like that. So yep.
All right, well, thank you very much for sitting down with me, and good luck with everything.
Absolutely.
All right.
Write poems.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, cool.